15 secrets for building a successful network marketing business. First of all, network marketing, or MLM, is getting a large group of people to do a few simple actions over an extended period of time. We're not making this very complicated. We're keeping it the old Business 101 model, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid. We're really doing that a lot. Getting a large group of people to do a few simple actions over an consistent period of time. The very first one, the very first secret, is the secret of duplication. We're all here on a Monday night at 7 o'clock, and it takes, this whole system is built on 10 to 15 hours a week. So we want to maximize your efforts for 10 or 15 hours a week. It's called duplication. You plug into a system where all the hard work's already been done. All the system is in place. You just have to do step 1, step 2, step 3, and not reinvent the wheel. If you try to reinvent the wheel and you think you're even improving the system, but you go 15% off course, the next person goes 15% off course, the next person goes 15% off course, all of a sudden you're in a car wreck and you're on the side of the ditch. You're not going anywhere. It's all about duplication and how to build a big team to do simple actions over an extended period of time. One of the cool things about this business as well, you're trying to maximize your 10 to 15 hours a week, is you have people who have done it before. You have mentors, you have teachers, you have trainers who will help you build this business. The second MLM success is doing this as a business. We're doing this to empower others and making other people successful. It's a business model unlike I've ever been exposed to in the past. It's a model where you are not successful unless you help other people be successful. That's a pretty cool business model. I've been in the corporate world, I've been in the commission world, I've been around a long time doing other kinds of businesses, and it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. But in this business, you're not going to do well unless you help other people do well. Number 3 is the secret of posture. You have got to learn enough about network marketing and about this industry to be proud of this industry. I think it's one of the last bastions of entrepreneurship, where you can start a business for a little bit of upfront investment for 10 to 15 hours a week. You do it in addition to your other job. You do it in addition to your other activities, and you're able to build part-time income, medium-time income, full-time income with this business model. It's also that you need to build that confidence and posture so that if you're in the face of someone who just rejects your whole idea of this new business model, that you have the posture in the face of negativity or in the face of rejection to say, that's fine, it's not for you, but there's 331 other million people I got to talk to. Thanks a lot. You're also around in this business people who have already been successful, and it's their best interest to show you how to be successful. So be proud of this industry. Understand that it gives people an opportunity to take control of their finances and start a business for a little bit of investment and time up front. Number 4 is the secret of integrity. If you handle your business associations, your invites, your presentations, your whole business with integrity, your whole business affairs are going to look a lot different today than they are from a year now. We want to maintain our integrity, tell the truth, don't exaggerate. There's no need to make crazy claims. The products are good enough when you tell the truth. The business model is good enough when you tell the truth. So why would you do something outside of your integrity? Number 5 is the secret of teaching. Everybody looks at this from the outside looking in as if we're selling, 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 closing, closing, closing. And there's some sales aspects, there's some closing aspects. When you know it's good for them and they're not making the next step, you may have to do a little sales technique and a little closing. But overall, it's not a sales job. It really is a teaching and mentoring job. It's a MLM industry is where I teach you how to do a few simple steps. You teach your team how to do a few simple steps. They teach their team how to do a few simple steps. And it goes over and over and over until exponentially they plug into the system and everything grows. So the secret of teaching is a big thing because that relaxes people. 85% of the population does not want to be in sales. So why are we only going after the 15% who do? We need to teach people, to teach people, to teach people, to teach people, and that's a whole lot bigger subset than just people who are very good at sales. Number 6 is the secret of the heart. If your heart is not in this, if you do not have a true desire to help others, you're probably not going to be successful in network marketing. You've got to be able to listen to people's complaints, listen to their financial complaints, if you're in the health industry like we are, you've got to listen for their, are you playing tennis and have tennis elbow? Are you playing softball and you have, knees cricking? If you had a car wreck 3 weeks ago and you're not quite as limber as you used to, you got to listen to those things for people that you're talking with throughout your day and solve their problems. If they're having to meet college tuitions, if they have to back to school specials and they need to, seems like nowadays we got to supply all the supplies to the school, so you need extra money, you need part-time income. You got to listen for those clues that this business model and the product industry can help them solve. Number 7 is very critical. It's the secret of the major blast. Once you become involved with this business, you do not have to learn everything about your compensation plan, everything about your products, everything about the whole system, everything about the industry before you actually start work. It is a earn while you learn career. I'm a real estate broker by trade. You don't go out there the first day and sell a $20 million building. You've got to learn, experience, and then a $20 million sale may or may not come your way. In this business, you have people helping you earn as you learn. So the major blast is critical. You need to talk to 80 to 100 people the very first 2 weeks. 80 to 100 people. Now, when I started this industry, we didn't have Facebook or Twitter or Instagram and all that other social media stuff. So 80 to 100 people was picking up the phone or emailing them. No matter what social media platform you are comfortable with, there's never anything better than face-to-face interaction or voice-to-voice interaction. The phone is still the most powerful tool you have. And you don't have to explain to them on a 45-minute presentation as a 30-second invite where you say, look, these crazy people got me on this video. It's only 5 minutes. I need you to watch it. Go tell me what you think. And that's your invite. All of a sudden you can build a team as you don't know anything about this industry. Pretty cool. Also, faster is better than slow. This is a business that can be very frustrating if you do it onesie. But if you do it in a major blast and you sort through all the people who need your products or need your business model, then it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to have some energy, some excitement, some results, and it's going to make your business really take off. So you want to refer your business plan and implement the strategy that the leaders in the industry that have been doing this for 20 or 30 years, they know how to do it. So they've created the system in place to really maximize your 10 to 15 hours a week. Here's really cool. Secrets of relationships. I first told my sponsor that I will do this business. This was 12 years ago. I'll do this business if I don't have to ever talk to anybody. If I just do it from my computer. Because I was a real estate broker, yes, but my personality is a numbers guy. I'm an analyst. I like to look at the data. I like to present the information, logically and all that. I didn't want to be out front, and I told him I would never be up here. But anyway, that was I got over that after about a year and a half. I'm a slow learner, I told you. But if you like to get to know people, if you're the hit of the party, you've already got a head start. But if you're shy and don't like to be out front, you can be successful with this business as well. Because most likely, if you're shy and introverted, then when you do say something, even in a whisper, people will listen. So building relationships, no matter what kind of personality style you have, you can build this business. But the key is, no matter whether you're shy or whether you're extroverted, is to be able to listen to people's complaints and learn about what drives them. What is their key points? What are they hurting for in their life right now? Extra money, like I say, joints aching, whatever the system, more energy, lose weight, whatever the product is, you've got to be open to that conversation. I call it listening for the complaint department. Anytime you're standing in line with somebody and they're complaining about this or that, you have a solution with your company and with your products. But the thing is to be able to analyze the people you're developing a relationship with. We don't present full force, right when you see them. But you start meeting people, developing relationships, seeing what you have in common, and also trying to help solve their problems. Most of these businesses are in the health products. It's amazing the health products that we have that can help people, and the quality that comes in this industry through network marketing. The quality of the products is superior than most other people that you can get at the grocery store. That is something you can be proud of and celebrate as well. But everybody's going to the gym, they're going to yoga class, they're doing all kinds of stuff to move more and eat less and drink more water. All this kind of stuff are just aided by your supplement products. The secret of the testimonial is number 10. The testimonial is you need to create your own rock star testimonial about what your company has done for you or what your products have done for you. And the secret of what do you do? What do you do is that I teach people how to open up their own business. I teach people how to have an international business where they can make money 24/7. I teach people how to share these products and make a little extra cash on the way. You've got to really hone in your testimonial of what the company has done for you so that you can share it with somebody else. Also, the secret of network marketing and being successful with MLM is the secret of rank advancement. You need to rank advance and teach your team to rank advance as quickly as possible. Rank advancement is built into your compensation plan where you know exactly what to do, and if you don't, you need to talk to your sponsor about what to do and figure out how to rank advance. When I first learned about this business, I said, forget all that rank advancement stuff, forget about all the pins, forget about all the trophies, show me the money. Well, that lasted about 3 seconds, because when I first went to the first big convention and people were walking across that stage and they're getting their little trophy and I didn't get one, oh no, that's when the competitive spirit jumped in. That's where the next convention I will be walking across that stage and I will be awarded just like and recognized just like the previous people. It's a human nature to want to be recognized and rewarded, and that's a very fun part of this business is when you do rank advancements. What's even more fun is when you see your team doing the same thing and coming across and you've helped them build their dream as well. The secret of authorship. You need to be a product of the products, and every single 2 weeks or every single month you need to be getting the products. Number one, they're for you and your family. Number two, they're to sample out. It's a very small startup cost for your business, but you need to have enough supplies on hand. So if you're driving around to the bank, or you're going to the hair appointment, or you're doing your errands, and somebody all of a sudden has a complaint and you're there to solve it, but you don't have samples in your car, you're in trouble. So don't miss out on those opportunities by really concentrating on authorship and having enough supplies for your business to not lose any opportunity. Number 13. This is what I'm probably the worst at, but the secret of follow-up. If you follow up with somebody who's watched the video or watched a presentation or sampled your products, within 24 to 48 hours, you are going to cash in. And cash is king when you're building this business. You're going to cash in, but 24 to 48 hours. If you're a slacker like I am, then you can leave a lot of money on the table. But I want you to really be able to do this and make a concentrated effort, because you've done all 90% of the work. You've stumbled on somebody who needs the opportunity. You've followed up. You've presented the information or the product. Why not follow up as well? That's where the cash is for sure. Number 14 is actually getting the commitment. People like to do the research. They like to sample the products. They like to look at presentations, and they want to do the business, but they're not ready to fill out the application, go online, fill out the information, whatever it is. This is where it's in their best interest to go ahead and make the commitment and get started, get the products ordered, and get started in their business. That fear factor is what you as a coach, you as a teacher, needs to get them over the line to make the commitment and make this happen for themselves. Because in my case, I procrastinated for 4 days. I didn't do any more research. I didn't do any more due diligence, because my sponsor was a very powerful, successful person who had 20 years in the business at that time. I knew I was going to sign up. But 4 days, in that time, over that weekend, he signed up a guy named Joshua. And Joshua went crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And that's very good news for Joshua, and that's very good news for my sponsor, Randy. But that was horrible news for me, because over the past 12 years, that's probably cost me $250,000 by procrastinating those 4 days. Now, I like due diligence. I like people to do the homework. I like to get their questions answered. But as soon as you know that they're ready to commit, you need to help them make the next step to commit, because that procrastination in this business model can cost you a lot of money every single month. A lot of money. So the secret of personal development as well. This is number 15. It's the last one we're going to talk about today. The secret of personal development. This whole business model is based around positive energy, personal development. It's one of the few industries where you're encouraged to have everyone around you to improve themselves as well, because the more you improve, whatever you want to improve on, is you're going to attract more powerful, more attractive people to your team. And the personal development aspect of this, I encourage people to do it 30 minutes in the morning. Because if you do it 30 minutes in the morning, whether it's audio, whether it's a video, whether it's reading a book, however you decide to do it, your day is going to look much better than if you don't do it. You know, you may not be blowing the horn at the guy at the stoplight when you're late for work. You may give them a break if you've done your personal development. You have the whole energy you attract that day will be totally different. There's some very powerful books out there, been written from some in the 1930s and 40s about, you know, Napoleon Hill and David Schwartz and some of the authors that you all are familiar with, Zig Ziglar. I mean, there's all kinds of personal development, you know, how to win friends and influence people. Some of the others are, you know, just go on and on. But the actual personal development activity, the discipline to do that, is going to make a huge difference in your business. So these, after 12 years, are my 15 ways that I think are secrets to MLM success. And if you plug all those into this 8-minute presentation, it's really an hour-and-a-half presentation. We'll talk about it at a later date, and we'll divide these up and really go into more detail. I just want to give you an overview of what my perspective is of the last 12 years, of the critical elements, and why I love this industry so much, why I see myself as a teacher and a coach, and why I want you to be successful as well with these tips. Thanks, guys.